Is Burlington a good city to raise a family in? Well, as a parent and potential homeowner in Burlington, there's probably a couple of factors you're interested in learning more about. So in today's video, I thought I would go over the top 5 categories I get asked about when helping families move to Burlington, Ontario. So if you're watching this video, you probably already know that Burlington has won a wide variety of different awards over the last 10 years for its lifestyle, its safety, and just overall community feel it offers its residents. But what are all these factors that are resulting in Burlington getting all these awards? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be covering the top 5 categories that I get asked about most often when helping other families move to Burlington. And those categories you can see right here, so you can skip around and get your exact questions answered. But other than that, let's just jump on into the very first category, which is safety. And this is probably the thing Burlington is best known for, is for the safety it provides its residents, as there's really no bad or rough areas in Burlington. As overall, in 2021, one of Burlington's recent rankings came out by University Magazine, ranking it the 7th safest city to live in all of Canada. And not only that, in previous years, Burlington has been rated number 1, number 3, number 5 safest cities in Canada. So it has a history of being a very safe city to live in. But not only that, according to the Halton Regional Police, the Halton region, which Burlington is a part of, has the lowest crime severity index in all of the Canadian municipalities with a population of 100,000 or more people. But not only that, when we look at the site Numbeo, which is a public site that ranks public perception where Burlington residents can go in and vote on how they feel, we can see that Burlington is a very safe city, and it backs up what the Halton police are saying. As you can see here, everything from the level of crime, from worries of attacks, to even the level of comfort people feel walking at night and during the days is very safe. And this is great if you're raising a family, as you of course want to make sure your kids are raised in a safe environment. But not only that, you're probably also looking for a city that provides a strong education for your kids to have the best and brightest future. And thankfully, Burlington's school system definitely provides that, as both elementary, public, and Catholic, and high schools in Burlington routinely rank above the provincial average. Now, I'm not going to go in depth about the school systems offered in Burlington, as I created a complete video going over that, rating the top 5 public elementary schools, Catholic schools, as well as high schools, so you understand where the top schools in Burlington, the cream of the crop schools, are. But no matter where you're going to be living in Burlington, I can promise you, you're going to be living near a school that does offer a strong education and support system for our future generations. And I'm not just referring to the academics, as that's all really we can compare and contrast online through the Fraser Institute, is the Ontario standardized testing, but also in Burlington, there's a lot of other great extracurricular activities, whether you're interested in sports or the arts, offered to its students. And then of course, another important factor when you're thinking about the school, especially for young parents, is making sure it has a strong healthcare system around to support you. So not only does Burlington have Joe Brand Hospital located on Burlington's Lakeshore that has been open since 1961 and has undergone many renovations and updates, expanding it and keeping it modern, with the last project being finished in 2021, which was actually the very first hospital in Canada to open up its own wing to help treat the pandemic going on. But not only do you have Joe Brand Hospital in Maples neighborhood, but you also have a wide variety of different walk-in clinics and specialized clinics throughout the city of Burlington, Ontario. And if we look back at the Numbeo site again and see the public perception of what Burlington's residents believe in their healthcare, we can see it's very strong with the satisfaction. Now, of course, the one thing that you're going to almost find in every healthcare thing that's a public healthcare is the wait times are going to be a little bit long. However, that's a small price to pay considering the great healthcare you're going to be receiving at Joe Brand. But if you don't want to go to Joe Brand, or maybe you're just in North Burlington, you can also go visit Oakville Trafalgar Memorial Hospital, which is just really on the border of Burlington and Oakville, just on 3rd line in Oakville, where like myself, I live in North Burlington, so this is actually a lot closer to my home than Joe Brand, and I would go to this one instead of Joe Brand because of just the proximity to it. Is also a great hospital. And then not to mention, just about a 25 minute drive away, you also have McMaster's Sick Kids Hospital offering a great medical service for any kids that are sick. And one of the factors affecting the strong healthcare definitely has to be the low pollution around Burlington, Ontario's city. As if you go back to Numio, we can see the public perception for pollution is very low around Burlington, with the air pollution being very low, the water pollution being very low, as well as just the overall parks being very clean and cleanly. And this public perception isn't just out of random air, it's also backed up by the World Health Organization when we look at the air pollution, and it shows that the air pollution in Burlington is at a very low level. And then the fourth thing I think makes Burlington a great spot for families definitely has to be all the green spaces and parks, trails, and outdoor activities Burlington has to offer you. So of course you do have that Spencer Smith Park, you have Burlington Beach, you also have LaSalle Park, then you also have a few ones more up north in Royal Botanical Gardens or Bronte Park, or even Lowville, where you can go for a walk along the creek on a nice afternoon. So I'm not going to spend too much time in this video here going over all the green spaces and parks offered in this video here, as in each one of my neighborhood tours I break down all the parks you can find in that individual neighborhood. And if you're interested in learning what my top 10 parks are in Burlington, feel free to drop a comment. I'd be happy to create that video for you guys if you want it. And then the final thing I find so important, especially for those young families that want to create those special memories, is that Burlington does offer a lot of fun special activities and festivals year around. As not only in Spencer Smith Park do you have Canada's Day, you have Rib Fest, you have Sound of Music in the Food Truck Festival, but also throughout the downtown core we have seasonal parades, whether it's for Christmas, whether it's for Thanksgiving, or a wide variety of other local traditions. Then other than that, maybe in the springtime or the fall time, you want to go for strawberry picking or apple picking, or go pick out what pumpkin to carve. We also have a lot of local farms just in North Burlington offering a wide variety of different fresh produce, but as well as a lot of fun family activities. And I know for me growing up, going to Spring Ridge Farm and Stonehaven Farm up in North Burlington for every Halloween and Christmas was definitely one of my favorite things to do. And thankfully also in Burlington, we have a lot of free activities that you can also enjoy, whether that's free Tim Hortons skates in one of Burlington's many local ice rinks, but we also have free swimming also in some of the local community centers, whether that's an indoor swimming pool like Tansley's, or you can also enjoy the outdoor pool in Mountainside. So those were the top 5 reasons why I believe Burlington is a great spot to raise a family and put down some local roots. So if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button. I know it was a quick one, and if you're interested in learning more about what the best schools in Burlington are, go check out my video going over exactly that. And if you're thinking about moving to Burlington, Ontario and want a realtor that knows the real estate market like the back of their hand, feel free to send me a message. Other than that, guys, I hope you have a great day.